Do you find your stride length has shortened and you can't walk as fast as before? Do your heels hit the floor very hard when you're walking? Do you find you can't move your legs fast enough, so running is a great effort? Do you have difficulty climbing over the stable door if you're accidentally locked in by a naughty kickboard that has unexpectedly shut? Do you have difficulty mounting your horse from the ground? This could be due to lack of practice, of course, because you're using a mounting block, or to muscular tightness. And, of course, you should be mounting your horse from a mounting block rather than from the ground, but sometimes you have to. Are you getting pain and tightness in the side of your pelvis and thighs from having to traipse through muddy, slippery fields? Possibly having to push or carry heavy loads while you're struggling not to lose your footing? Do you suffer from pains in your buttocks, in your iliotibial band, your lateral knee, or do you have a gradual worsening inability to touch the floor with your fingers while your knees are straight? And do you sometimes wake up at night with a pulling, drawing pain going from your hips into one or both of your legs? The chances are that you're suffering from muscular imbalance and fascial tightness in your pelvic area, and this video series is for you. My name is Freddie, and I'm a chartered human physiotherapist, and I also treat horses. I have recorded 8 video clips with simple exercises 3 years ago. They are on my video channel. Some of you will have seen them, others won't. And I think it's about time for follow-up. The reason why I decided to do another series of exercise videos is that between when I did the last lot 3 years ago and now, I've had big problems myself that have prompted me to consider that possibly other people are in similar positions and might like to know what happened to me and what I have done about it. Because a lot of the exercises that I did in the series 3 years ago, I gradually lost my ability to do them, and it got worse and worse and worse. I had lots of pains, and it came to the stage where last year I thought I really had to do something about it. But even though I'm a physio, I think I didn't have completely full awareness of everything that was going on in there, because it crept up on me slowly, and I call it the pretzelization process, where people slowly, those pretzels that they do, the little salt pretzels, or the big pretzels that the Germans do. Gradually, people start to twist themselves more and more into a pretzel shape, and because it's such a gradual process, you don't notice it. So that happened to me. You slowly get used to it, your body compensates, and you don't, things get lost, and at some point you start to realise it, but that's quite far down the line. On top of that, I also had an injury that plagued me through most of last year. It was an old injury that came up again, and I was actually starting to despair because I re-injured myself 4 times last year. Does it show that I'm fairly in alignment? That I'm not very much tilted forward?
Yeah.
Okay, keep filming, keep filming. The next exercise exercise is the lotus or half lotus position with the side stretch. And what I'm trying to achieve is that the whole side gets stretched and your the side of your bottom and your thigh gets incorporated in this, because fascially everything hangs together and I would like to get the whole side going. So Lisa has already got herself into the half lotus position. Now what I want to stretch is this side, so Lisa is going to go down there, and in order to not lose this side by flopping over, I have asked Lisa to put her hand under there to support that a little bit. And now Lisa can actually go quite far. Some people may not be able to get their arms down. So if you can't get your arm down on the floor, don't worry about it, you do what you can. Do the other side, so you need to change your leg now. And you see Lisa is getting this one. Yeah. And you want to make sure that you're pretty straight side on rather than too twisted. So that's pretty good. And you should feel it stretch all along here and down to there. It should stretch it. Can you feel it stretching there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we're trying to achieve. And then you can give yourself a little one. You can't really, but that's where the stretch is felt, and along here, and your latissimus dorsi as well.